Today I'm going to show you how you can help your students create graphs in Google Sheets. It's pretty easy. We're going to start by opening a Google Sheet. I'm going to sheets.new, and to start, let's create a pie graph, shall we? So or a pie chart rather. I'm going to call this pie chart. I'm titling the tab at the bottom. Actually, first I'm going to change the font a little bit larger just so that everyone in the back of the room can see what I'm putting on the screen. Okay, here we go. Hair color. You can tell I've learned this by experience. Let's say hair colors in 7C. Let's say I had a class and I wanted to survey the students: black, brown, blonde, bald. You might have a red. Let's make sure they are represented as well, shall we? So let's say 1 red, 2 bald, 3 blonde, 5 brown. Got you by surprise there. And what are we up to? We're up to 11. Let's say 14 black. All right. And just like that, we've got one column of data. It's pretty simple. We're not doing anything too elaborate here. And I'm going to select the cells and select insert from the menu and insert chart, and voila, Google Sheets makes a pie chart for me. Now, if I go ahead and hit these 3 dots, I can bring that menu back up and change the pie chart actually to, let's see here, a 3D pie chart. I happen to prefer that. And you can also, if you go here to customize, you can do some work with the slices to make them more representative of the actual color. In this case, we're dealing with color, so it's a little bit weird to have a blue slice to represent black hair color. Brown, we'll do the best we can with the palette that we're given. Okay, blonde, bald. And it was red that I wanted, something a little tamer. There we go. Okay. All right. So just like that, you created a pie chart. Now let's go ahead and create a new tab and work on a bar graph. So I will call this one bar graph. By the way, you should always title your sheet. So I'm just going to call this how to make pie charts and bar graphs in Google Sheets. Now, to make a bar graph, we're going to need probably a little more data. Actually, let's start simple and then we'll make it a little more complex. So something I did with a couple of classes this week is, let's have a little fun with this, cups of water consumed in a day. And let's go with Andy, Bridget, Charles, Devin, Alicia. And let's start with Monday. Oops, Monday. And we can say something like 3, 4, 2, 7, 1. Now, based on this data set right here, we should get a simple, we might get a pie chart actually. We probably will get a pie chart to start, but we can convert this, yes, we can convert this to a simple bar graph, okay? Now, remember, if I went too quickly, I just selected the data set and then went to insert. Something else, by the way, that you will want to do, one of my students asked me about, is to title the series. And here it is, chart and axis titles, chart title. So we want to call it cups of water consumed. It doesn't change in real time, which is interesting, right? In a day. There we go. Now we can make this a little more complex. Let's add some more days to the mix, Tuesday and Wednesday. And I show students, by the way, that you can do some work on these labels by double clicking between the columns, and that will automatically resize them. You can also manually resize them however you want, but I like them just fitting the column width. So let's keep going with some numbers here. 5, 2, 8. Devin drinks a lot. He really does. And Andy, a little bit out of character for him. Bridget, Charles, and Devin, another big day. Alicia, back to 3. So let's try making this larger data set into a graph. We'll delete the old one. And now we have cups of water consumed by day. Now again, that was a new chart. So again, we need to change the title, cups of water consumed in a day. You can also, this was a little harder to find. You can change the color. So here is where I can change all the Mondays. There we go. All right, and then if you go back to setup, you've got so many different kinds of charts you can create. Kind of interesting. Stacked, we've all seen that before. Oh, 100% stacked. Okay. horizontal, stacked. So a lot of interesting options here. Tend to want to go back to the bar graph for that. And then you can download the chart. That's amazing. PNG, okay, good. And publish the chart. I'm more impressed by the ability to download as a PNG. There you have it, folks, how to build charts in Google Sheets. It's really very simple. Set up the data, select the cells, and then select Insert Chart, and Google Sheets will do the rest for you. And then from there, you can make all the changes and style adjustments that you want to. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Take care, and I'll see you again soon right here on Teachers on Fire. Bye-bye.